Greetings, Helldivers, and welcome to the Liberty. I'm your host, Vanguard. There's a lot to cover today, but for managed democracy, it's all worth the effort. Minidivers, the ultimate training tool for stratagem mastery. Super Earth is proud to unveil Minidivers, the latest innovation in Helldiver training simulations. Found exclusively within the official Super Discord, this cutting-edge tool allows Helldivers to hone their stratagem hailing skills against simulated threats in a controlled environment. Perfecting rapid, precise stratagem deployment is the key to survival on the battlefield. With Minidivers, Helldivers can now train anytime, anywhere, ensuring that when the real fight begins, every orbital strike, supply drop, and reinforcement beacon is called in with deadly efficiency. Not only will Minidivers improve battlefield performance, but it also serves as a valuable morale booster, providing Helldivers with a fun yet effective way to sharpen their skills between deployments. Master the art of stratagems and take one step closer to becoming an unstoppable force of democracy, Helldivers. A shocking discovery. E710 shares properties with dark energy. Super Earth scientists at the Center of Science have made a breakthrough discovery. The energy produced by E710 combustion exhibits the same properties as dark energy. This revelation could be the key to understanding how the Illuminate are manipulating the Meridian Singularity and, more importantly, how we can counter their sinister technology. The discovery was only made possible thanks to the heroic efforts of Helldivers who crushed the Predator strain offensive and secured the Center of Science. With our researchers now safe, further studies into E710 could provide us with a powerful new weapon in the war for liberty. The enemies of democracy seek to control the cosmos, but Super Earth now holds the key to turning their own power against them. Orbital scans detect colossal threat lurking in the gloom. The Ministry of Defense has obtained disturbing satellite imagery from deep within the gloom. What appears to be a mutated bile titan has been detected, but its true nature remains unknown. Are these towering behemoths harboring the Predator strain, or have we encountered an entirely new breed of Terminid? What we do know is this: they are hostile, they are massive, and they have a deep-seated hatred for managed democracy. And for that reason alone, we cannot let this stand. Helldivers, stay on high alert. Prepare for planetary deployment and be ready to bring the full force of Super Earth's firepower against whatever abominations lurk in the gloom. Teen Cape Craze sparks concern. Unauthorized wear violates Super Earth military code. A new fashion trend has taken hold among Super Earth's youth: capes. While some may find humor in this bold yet misguided imitation of our brave Helldivers, the Ministry of Justice reminds all citizens that unauthorized cape usage outside of designated areas is a direct violation of Super Earth Military Judicial Code D17 paragraph 4. Capes are not mere accessories. They are sacred symbols of duty, sacrifice, and managed democracy. They are earned through heroic service, not casual fashion statements. Any civilian misrepresentation of official Helldiver attire could lead to confusion on the battlefield, a degradation of military morale, and an unacceptable disrespect to those who lay down their lives for freedom. The ministry urges all citizens to respect the Cape, honor the Helldivers, and adhere to regulations. Those found in violation will be subject to mandatory re-education programs to reinforce their loyalty and understanding of Super Earth's values. Remember, true patriots don't wear the Cape, they earn it. And now for some messages from the Frontlines. Spencer P2I writes, as of right now, 4E Prime is showing no signs of liberation, despite the work of the Helldivers. I theorize that we need to complete the sub-objectives first, extract with 100 million common samples and kill 1 billion Terminids before the planet will be able to be liberated. With this being said, we need to prioritize collecting as many samples as possible and killing as many Terminids as we can if we want to accomplish the current major order. Excellent tactical analysis, Helldiver. It is true that 4E Prime's liberation efforts have yet to reach completion, but that only means one thing: we are not sending enough firepower. The Ministry of Science appreciates your curiosity regarding sub-objective thresholds, but let's not overcomplicate things. The only numbers that matter are more dead bugs, more extracted resources, and more glorious victories for Super Earth. Remember, Helldivers, when in doubt, drop more ordnance and reload less. If every Helldiver commits to relentless extermination and efficient sample collection, 4E Prime will be free in no time. Now get out there and do your part. Captain D7587 writes, thanks for the loadout tips. Just used them to squash some bugs and it was rather effective in the field. For Super Earth. Outstanding work, Helldiver. Efficient bug squashing is the backbone of a strong and secure Super Earth. Your commitment to proper loadout selection and tactical extermination is exactly what this war needs. Krieger Christie writes, "We all really need a night-themed peak physique armor so we can go all Dark Souls on the bugs. Ah, a Helldiver after my own heart. A true warrior of democracy, clad in steel, standing against the darkness. A night-themed peak physique armor set would certainly send a clear message to the Terminids. Thou art filth, and I shall cleanse thee with righteous fury." While melee combat is generally discouraged, read A Fantastic Way to Get Turned into Bug Chow, imagine the glory of charging into battle, shield raised, Excalibur 17 in hand, smiting foes in the name of Super Earth. Perhaps the Ministry of Defense will take note. After all, if history has taught us anything, it's that democracy always prevails, and it looks damn good while doing it. Cameron Murrell Bird 7738 writes, "It has never been more clear that the enemies of Super Earth will never accept our way of life. A sobering truth, but one we have always known. Tyrants, bugs, and machine overlords fear freedom, and they will never willingly embrace managed democracy. But that is why we exist. That is why we fight. If they will not accept our way of life, then they will be liberated by force. One orbital strike, one magazine, one brave Helldiver at a time. Their refusal is irrelevant. Democracy is not optional. For Super Earth." And now for today's morale boost. Helldivers, listen well. The eyes of Super Earth are upon you. The enemies of liberty rise in number, believing that they can overwhelm us with sheer ferocity and mindless hatred. They think we will falter. They think we will break. They are wrong. We have faced extinction before, and yet we stand. We have crushed automaton war machines, burned bug hives to the ground, and driven the Illuminate cowards back into the shadows where they belong. But now, the challenge before us is unlike any other. We must eradicate 1 billion Terminids. 1 billion mindless, chittering beasts who seek to drown us in their filth. And we must recover 100 million samples, securing the scientific knowledge that will bring us one step closer to ending this war once and for all. This is not simply a mission. This is a test of our will. Every trigger pulled, every orbital strike called, every sample secured brings us closer to total victory. The enemy believes it can outlast us. It believes we will grow tired, that we will surrender to the impossible. But impossible is just another word for a battle not yet won. Helldivers, we do not retreat. We do not surrender. We reload, redeploy, and rain hell from the skies. So take up your weapons, steel your resolve, and fight. Fight like the fate of Super Earth depends on it, because it does. 1 billion Terminids, 1 billion reminders that we are the masters of the universe. For Super Earth and democracy.